Forget all the fancy jargon and get rich quick schemes. Building real, sustainable wealth is actually pretty straightforward. And no, you don't need to be a Wall Street genius to do it. Let's start with the most powerful tool in your wealth-building arsenal: compounding. It's like magic, but real. Imagine you're consistently investing every year, and you're getting a solid 10% return. Every single year. Pretty awesome, right? That's the power of compounding working its magic. Your money is making money, which then makes even more money. It's a beautiful snowball effect. Now, here's where things get interesting. Let's say that for 27 out of 30 years, you're still rocking that 10% return. But in just 3 of those years, you take a hit, a 10% loss. Ouch. That seemingly small stumble? It actually has a pretty significant impact on your overall returns. You're not that far off from where you would have been, but imagine that difference on every single year. It highlights the importance of consistency and minimizing those losses. Even small setbacks can add up over time. So, how do we achieve that consistent investment needed for compounding to do its thing? It comes down to the less glamorous but absolutely essential part: planning and budgeting. Look, I get it, budgets aren't sexy, but they are the foundation of financial success. Personally, I use Google Sheets to track my income and expenses. It's free, it's easy to use, and I can customize it however I want. The key is to find a system that works for you, whether it's an app, a spreadsheet, or even a good old-fashioned notebook. The important thing is to actually use it and stick to it consistently. All right, let's talk about the first super easy formula for wealth creation. Never spend more than you earn and invest the rest. It's mind-blowingly simple, right? But you'd be surprised how many people get this wrong. Every dollar you save and invest is a dollar that can start working for you, growing through the power of compounding. Now, let's move on to another gem, the 4% rule. This is your roadmap to financial independence, the point where you can live off your investments without needing to work. Here's how it works. Take your annual expenses, how much money you need to live on each year, and divide that by 4%. That number is your magic number, the amount of money you need to have invested to be financially free. Let's say you need $50,000 a year to cover your expenses. $50,000 divided by 4% equals $1,250,000. That's your target. Now, why does this work? Because historically, a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds has returned more than 4% per year. If you're only withdrawing 4% of your portfolio each year, and your investments are earning, say, 6%, then your wealth is actually growing by 2% each year, even while you're living off it. So let's go back to our example. If you have $1,250,000 invested and it earns 6%, that's $75,000 in returns. You're only taking out $50,000, your 4%, leaving $25,000 to keep growing your wealth. Of course, you can adjust the 4% rule based on your own risk tolerance and investment strategy. Some people prefer a more conservative 3% rule, while others might be comfortable with 5%. The key is to find what works for you and your long-term goals. And that's it. That's how easy wealth creation can be. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes or complex financial instruments. It's about consistent saving, smart investing, and letting the power of compounding do its thing. So, what are you waiting for? Start tracking your expenses, figure out your magic number, and start investing today. Even small steps can make a huge difference over time. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share this video. Let's spread the word that financial freedom is within everyone's reach. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient, stay disciplined, and trust the process. You got this.